John Morant, for as talented as you were not Derrick Rose before the injury. In spite of what people trying to say, you're not Russell Westbrook. You're just not. You're just a good player, an
Mm.
all-star for sure, a star. Yeah, that's it. You
Yeah.
will never be ever in your life the Finals MVP. Ever, ever. Book it. Never Finals MVP. I ain't never had nobody show me stop. Welcome back to the
What?
Born with the podcast.
Oh, let's get
Bro, that's
Cameron
why
on tour, yo.
that's why I've been stuck in my head all day, bro. I just had to let it out, bro. The little
Nah,
bow
for
wow
real.
shit.
Nah, that's funny because I was watching that music video the other day. So it's really funny
Hey,
that you
let's
said
go.
that shit. That's a
That
classic.
shit been stuck in my head. It's like every now I just random just like blurt that shit out for no fucking reason.
That's what's up.
Anyway, welcome back to the Born with Podcast, episode 31, 32.
31. 31, I think. 31. 31.
Yeah, 31. What's popping? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, repost, retweet, all that good shit. Um, it's been a kind of a crazy couple of days.
Yeah, it has.
I think we kind of got to start with my boy,
Who's your
Kyrie
boy?
Irving.
Oh
Kyrie Irving.
boy.
Yeah, cause see, unlike you, I don't be ducking from the my boy shit. That's my dog.
All right, because you can
Um,
self-proclaim your boy. I don't give you your boys.
it's not my fault that you ashamed of your boys. That got nothing to do with me. That's first and foremost.
Anyways, whatever. Kyrie Irving got traded
Uh,
to the Dallas Mavericks.
yes, bro, that shit's crazy.
Insane.
Um, I'm kind of upset about it though,
Why are you upset?
cause like, bro, it's Black History Month. Why the white man? Why he get Kyrie Irving? Of all the teams and the people that could use him, why Luca? And don't get it twisted. Luca's a cold motherfucker, but bro, I just know he be like hitting these threes, saying "yeah, nigga" in his head. Like I just know it. I just know it. He be saying this shit in Slovenian. I just fucking know
Slovenian.
it. I know it. When he doing the whole shit that he be doing, he's like,
He be
yeah,
talking
cry.
shit.
He be like, yeah, cry, nigga. Like I
He be
know it in
talking
my fucking
shit.
heart. In my heart of hearts, I know it. And this dude is the one who gets Kyrie Irving.
Man,
But I'm asking you, how do you think this whole shit's gonna play out? Like, how do you think?
first
We'll start with
off,
this.
go ahead.
What do you think of the trade request? We'll start
I
from the beginning. The trade request. What do you think of that?
trade request. So I don't blame him, to be honest, because of all the shit
Mm-hmm.
he's been through and how the organization kind of treated him while he was going through it. Kind of didn't have his back.
Did him
That
dirty.
that I don't mind. It was gonna happen at some point. And after the whole situation, he started balling out. So feel me, he can do what he wants. As for the team that he went to, I think this is absolute bullshit. I think it's asinine. I think it's ridiculous. I think Kyrie Irving, I'm not gonna blame Kyrie. You know why? Because he's a rental. Kyrie is a rental. He's a fucking Toyota Camry. He's a hybrid, whatever Prius.
All right.
I'm
Time
not
out. Time
disrespecting
out.
Kyrie. I'm
No, 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 no,
disrespecting the
no.
trade. I'm
They
disrespecting the
had they
trade.
have high end rentals. Okay, you can rent a Tesla if you want to rent a Tesla. Okay, let's not get
Okay, I'm
disrespectful.
sorry. I'm talking about the rentals that I rent. anyways, yeah, that trade is bogus as fuck, bro. Like, let's not sit here and act like Luca and Kyrie actually want to play together. For everybody that thinks Luca wants Kyrie is damn wrong, and they don't know
I
about it.
think okay. So
And let
the
me say this
trade.
before I'm done. Kyrie, y'all heard this here first. Kyrie is going to play this second half of the season. He is going to go into free agency and sign with Lebron, and we bringing a chip home. That's it. Rental, Prius. Go ahead.
Will they have the money to sign him?
Yo, all right.
I don't know how that works.
First thing Kyrie said was, "This isn't about the money. My man does not need no bread, bro. It's not about the money. It's not." He said it's not
Oh
about the
really?
money.
Oh really? Then why did
He'll
he
take a
start
he'll,
acting?
he won't take a
Then
pay
why
cut to
then
go
then
play in
then,
LA.
then why is it so? Once he got back from his little suspension from the whole documentary thing, why was he acting on his best behavior since then?
So he can leverage himself to be able to get a trade
To
request.
get the money. To
No,
get
to
the
get
money.
out.
No, the man wanted the money
He requested a trade, bro.
because of the money. Okay, so first of all, I don't blame him for requesting trade. One, for the shit that Joe Desai was doing to him, just like with the whole documentary thing, right? There was no level of like, we're trying to work through it. It was all just attack Kyrie, attack Kyrie. You gotta do all this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, to get back. Which I'm still not convinced he did all that shit, but that's besides the point, right? And then they tried to offer him the contract where the money was dependent upon him winning the championship, right? That's when he was like, "I bet I'm out. That's money. That's money. That's money, and that's money is the reason. If he just wanted to play basketball, he would stay in his hometown city with one of his best friends, Kevin Durant, and stay in Brooklyn. But he didn't because the money. So I don't buy none of that. First off. Second of all, I am very interested to see how this works between him and
This
Luca.
is not gonna work. Luca has like the highest fucking usage rate in the NBA. This shit's not gonna work at all.
That's fair, but let's remember he played pretty well with LeBron, who also had an extremely high usage rate. Now,
Luca,
I'm not comparing Luca and LeBron, so don't go.
no, I wasn't gonna do
But
that. But their
I'm just
their
saying
their
like
style of play is different, so that's different.
I mean it. So the style of play is, but the only reason the style of play is different is because Luca physically can't do what LeBron does, like physically, right? But in terms of mentality speaking, Luca's a more than willing passer.
Yeah, after he gets fucking double teamed and fucking triple teamed, then he's willing to pass.
Okay, but the thing, Kyrie's made it work with Kevin Durant. At least when they're actually on the court together, right? He's made it work. He made it work with LeBron. I think he can finally make it work with Luca because I think Luca understands. My thing, what Luca needs to understand is the way you're playing. That's great for you putting up your numbers. Not if you want to win, because the only way that works is if it's just you and a bunch of average Joes who don't demand the ball.
And that's
You
what
can't get
Luca
away with
is. That's exactly what he's used
what.
to.
So I think what we'll find out now is, does Luca want to win or not?
Either way, though,
Because if it doesn't work out style wise, in my opinion, I'm pinning that on Luca as opposed to Kyrie, because Kyrie made it work with LeBron. He's made it work while he was on the court anyway with Kevin Durant, right? He found a way to make it work on the court when he was again in Boston, right? So he's found a way to adjust and still be a good productive player no matter where he's been. If it doesn't work between him and Luca, I'm pinning that on Luca, at least as of right now, for not like wanting to make it work. Because Kyrie has shown a willingness to take a step back to multiple people, not really in Boston, but in Cleveland and in Brooklyn, right? And to work around what he has and still cook. And so if Luca wants to still get his 30-point average, a 30-point triple double, and then lose, that is on him, I think. And again, I'm not saying Luca will do that, but I'm saying now we get to see, does Luca want to win or not?
I can agree with that. But I mean, either way, at the end of the day, Kyrie and Luca is still not making enough noise in the West to win anything. So
I don't know, man. Luca's had no help, like none.
yeah,
Like
but
to go from no help to getting Kyrie Irving, who's been balling when he
is that
plays
enough
this year.
though?
His, but look
Because
at the
their
West though.
supporting
Like who
cast
are
is
they?
really like shitty.
True. I don't think they win the championship,
Oh hell no! I don't
but I
even think
think like, but who's ahead of them? How many teams do you think are better than them right now? Like if
well
I
the
were to
Nuggets.
go,
What is it, Nuggets?
and we're going, we're gonna. I'm gonna speak just to the West because that's what we're talking about right now, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to the standings. Let me pull it up real quick. Okay, so Denver, are they better than them? Yes.
yes,
You probably will say yes. Okay.
yes,
Is Memphis better than Dallas now?
yes.
Okay,
Memphis is a full team.
fair enough. The 3 seed is Sacramento. Is Sacramento better than them? Stop
Ah,
it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
okay.
Stop it. Stop it. Knock it off.
3 seed for a reason, but whatever. Go ahead.
Do you is that so
That's
you're
not my
saying
final
Sacramento?
answer. Nah, I'm
Yeah,
not.
okay, then shut
Can
up.
we skip over that one? Can we skip over that one?
Okay, so everyone almost the answer is no. Sacramento is not better than
I don't know
Dallas
about
now.
that one.
The Clippers. Take
Healthy,
everything
healthy,
included.
Yes,
No. Don't take healthy nothing. They
bro.
have not been healthy.
Well, if they're not healthy, then no. What the fuck? Because they're
No,
only
but
not
like,
healthy when they lose their best two players.
okay, do you think they will be healthy enough to be
If
better
they
than the
are
Mavericks?
healthy, they are beating the Mavericks, bro.
Now here, now let's relax a little bit because you know damn well Luca loved himself the Clippers. Okay,
That's true.
Luca loves the Clippers. If it
That's
wasn't
true.
Luca he was paired with, I could see it.
Nah,
But
that's a
Luca
fact.
loves
That's a
himself the
fact.
Clippers.
And you know who
I
else
would
I'm
say,
taking? You know who else I'm taking healthy too? Healthy Pelicans.
okay, you say that, but the New Orleans is down to 27 and
Yeah, they
27. They're
lost
the
like 10
10th seed.
straight. Yeah, they lost a lot of
Yeah.
games. But
So here's what I'll say.
Zion
I,
hasn't been
I
playing.
think I think Dallas is better than Sacramento. I think Dallas is on par with the Clippers. Who wins is I don't know, but I think they're on par with the Clippers. I mean, they've kept up with the Clippers with no help in the past years. Now they have Kyrie, right? Phoenix. The way Phoenix is looking, I think they can take Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix.
And then Dallas is sitting at 6, right? So I think right now we have Dallas as we'll call it the third best team in the West, as we're going right now, right? The next team is Golden State. I
Golden State is so weird
based
this
off
year.
of reputation alone, I would give you Golden State. However, they haven't looked it this year.
Yeah,
But just because it's Golden State, I will give them the benefit of the doubt, right?
yeah,
So we'll say Golden State 3, Dallas is now 4. Utah or Minnesota, I'll take Dallas.
yeah.
Utah, I take Dallas. New Orleans,
New Orleans is tweaking right now, but healthy New Orleans, I'm taking New Orleans.
are they not healthy?
Zion's on the bench, bro.
Is he?
That's a big piece, very big piece.
I don't know.
Kyrie ain't
But
rumbling
right
with
now,
Zion
so
down
right
there.
now, right? Okay. Um. Okay, who's guarding him? CJ McCollum. Knock it off. Anyway, and then there's Portland, OKC, LA, San Antonio, Houston, all which are better. So we're saying Dallas is
Fifth.
we're saying Dallas is 4 or 5 at best.
Okay, and that's not coming out
Or
the
at worst, excuse
West.
me. I'm not no. I've not I've said they're not going to come in the West. However, I wouldn't put it past them in the conference finals because one of the teams they put them that was better than them was Golden State, who's not looking great right now. All season hasn't looked great. So I wouldn't be shocked if they beat them, especially because Kyrie be cooking stuff, right? Um, and then it's just Memphis and Denver. And Memphis is going to have some issues because, John Morant and his peoples want to be, doing
Top
some gang
shotters.
shit. Yeah, that's bruh.
Talk to me.
So,
What happened?
all right. So, to those of you who don't know, apparently associates to John Morant verbally accosted Pacers personnel, players, and actual like the other team personnel, whatever, right? And someone pointed a red laser on them from a nearby SUV post game on January
Red
29th.
laser, like gun red laser?
I don't know what other laser there is. It wasn't one of them pointer laser things that teachers use.
Morant.
Again,
Man.
it wasn't John Morant.
No, I
So
understand.
let's
No,
be fair to
it's
him. It
his
was not him. It was just his
entourage.
people. Now, however, you talk that talk that you be talking, it's not crazy to think that your people be doing the same shit. You know, yeah. Apparently, it was about 30 to 40 yards away from the bus. There are 2 parked cars. You know, let's see, pack 4 to 5 men emerged from the cars, walked to within 30 feet of the Pacers group, began shouting out them. Apparently, according to the sources, remarks directed at them by the pack included, "Come get some of this," and you don't know how we roll. I'll show you what I got.
Oh my god,
And then
bro.
Pacers players were yelling back, right? According to people that were present, and the Pacers NBA arena security got between the two groups.
I guess I
Um,
understand what they mean, what John Morant and I mean when they say it's bigger than basketball. Because clearly there's something bigger than basketball here. clearly, clearly my guy has stuff to do in the streets instead of playing NBA games.
Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. John Morant, I don't care. I'm gonna fucking see this. This is not John Morant doing nothing. John Morant is a good kid, raised by good parents in a good neighborhood. with a good family, good upbringing, went to a good college, was a good life. He's a good boy. Knock it off. You're not enough. You're not no tough dude. You're not no hood. You're not no you was cracking. Shut up. You're not. You beat up you punch 17-year-olds in the face playing pickup basketball.
Oh,
That's what you
oh,
do. That's what you do.
oh.
You don't do shit to grown men. Knock it the fuck off. You know how I know that's how you are, John Morant? Because me and you are cut from the same cloth. We both had good parents, good households, good neighborhoods. We live good lives. I know one of my own when I see it. And that's what you are. You're one of us.
It's all
Knock it
right,
off.
bro. It's all right. You
No,
don't
knock
gotta
it
be the
off.
tough guy,
You
man.
gonna fuck around and really get dealt with one of these days, fucking with people you don't need to be dealing with. And again, I say this as a person who's like you, not part of that. Knock it off.
Mm.
Stop. It's not worth it. I promise you, it's not. No one's impressed. No one gives a damn. Okay, them people in NBA, they're not impressed by you. No one is scared of you at all. And Dylan Brooks, with your racially ambiguous ass, that goes to you too. I don't know if you're black, white, or Mexican, but this goes to you too.
Tough
Knock it
guy.
off. Okay. You're trying to fight with Shannon Sharp, getting pushed around by Donovan Mitchell. And Donovan Mitchell is not by no means one of them people either. And he admits that. You're getting bullied by Donovan Mitchell. You're also a dirty motherfucker, by the way. Like encroaching on Draymond Green level dirty.
Mm.
But just knock it off. The Grizzlies as a whole, all of
Grizzlies
you,
in general, yeah,
all of you,
yeah.
please. Like, it's annoying because in terms of just on the court stuff, they're such a fun team to watch. They're a team that you would, in normal circumstances, would love to root for, but they insist upon trying to play the bad guy, and it's just annoying because none of you are like about much. Not none of you, but the ones of you that are in the media and shit like that are not about that life. Relax. None of you are throwing punches. None of you are doing anything. Shut up. You're gonna get bounced out in the second round like you do every fucking year.
Every year.
Okay,
Facts.
knock it off. John Morant, for as talented as you are, you were not Derrick Rose before the injury. In spite of what people are trying to say, you're not Russell Westbrook. You're just not. You're just a good player, an
Mm.
all-star for sure, a star. Yeah, that's it. You
Yeah.
will never be ever in your life the Finals MVP. Ever, ever. Book it. Never Finals MVP. Shut the fuck up and play basketball.
Wow. I felt
Yeah.
every word of that shit, and I hope John Morant
No, because
feels
John
every
Morant
word of
pisses
that
me
shit.
off.
No,
It
yeah,
pisses me
yeah.
off because I've never seen a player who should be one of the more likable players. There's no reason he shouldn't be on Anthony Edwards' level of likability. There's no reason why I shouldn't like him every bit as much as I love Anthony Edwards. But he's just annoying.
Yeah,
Anthony Edwards
bro.
doesn't do none of that shit.
That shit needs to stop at some point.
Just knock it off. Goodness gracious.
Damn.
Dylan Brooks, fuck you. I'm a Cavs fan, so now I think you're a bitch regardless.
You know what's
You know what
crazy
it is.
too? Like to keep it short. I didn't hear none of this John Morant shit in like his first and second year. Like before he was like, top
Because he's trying
whatever
to
player.
rebrand himself.
Mm.
Like, for what? Knock it off. I'm tired of having a rant about Ja fucking Morant.
Yeah, you got like 3 or 4 of them things now.
Because he keeps doing it. He keeps doing it, man. He's doing all this tweeting. His pops is trying to fight Shannon Sharp. He's fighting 17-year-old kids. His people are pointing lasers at niggas. Like, for what? Over a basketball game.
A professional basketball game.
Bro, imagine going to jail because you shoot some niggas over a basketball game. A basketball game that has nothing, you get nothing out of. Those are your people. Those are the people in his head telling him to tweet all this bullshit. Shut up. Just stop. Be the likable person that people want you to be. Like Trey Young loves to play the villain. but at least he plays a villain just on the court.
Right. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
he just shit talks on the court, and that kind of villain I love. I love Trey Young. I love his shit talking, especially the shit he be trolling with the Knicks fans. I love it.
yeah.
But when the game ends and after the press conferences, guess what Trey Young does?
Man
He
goes
leaves it the
home.
fuck there.
Right.
You know, I don't know nothing about Trey Young's background or upbringing. I'm not saying he is or isn't about whatever, but he just plays basketball, talks in the press conferences, and goes home. That's it. And
Yep.
his level of being a bad guy is dropping 40 and then
Mm-hmm.
talking shit while dropping 40.
Yep. That's all it is.
Like John Morant, like if you weren't an NBA player, you know what you'd be? A bitch. And this probably gotta be the fifth or sixth time I've called you a bitch. Stop making me call you a bitch.
Yo,
Knock
all
your
right.
height down a couple inches. And
I
who are
guess.
you? Nothing. Shut up. Shut up. Like, look at my face. I'm sick of talking about you. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
All
Fucking
right, moving
bitch.
on.
God damn.
It's all good, yo. It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
This
Trust me,
nigga just
man.
pisses me off, bro.
It's all good, man. Grizzlies ain't gonna go too far, so we don't gotta worry.
No, they're not, because they fucking suck. Speaking
Damn.
of Grizzlies, speaking of the Grizzlies, and speaking of niggas that shouldn't be in a fucking All-Star game, Jaren Jackson Jr. or the third, whichever the fuck he is, I don't care. This might be, in my opinion, one of the worst group of All-Stars I think I've seen.
Think so?
Bro, there's no like the starters are cool, right? I don't
Mhm.
mind. I don't mind the starters. You know, it was tough with the East because Joel Embiid got left off. But like there wasn't like between
Yeah,
him, Giannis,
that was a hard
and
one.
Tatum, it was tough. I think Embiid should have been in there over Tatum, low key. Although
Yeah.
I did have a feeling that like Embiid was gonna be the one left off, right? But like I had to watch DeMar DeRozan, Therese Halliburton, Drew Holiday, and Julius Randle play basketball on the All-Star Sunday. Like,
Mm.
let me just say this: I know when I'm gonna take my bathroom breaks.
When the reserves come in,
Yeah.
it's just I don't know what needs to be done, and I don't know if other people see it as a problem, but like,
And then there's like Jaren Jackson Jr., Laurie Marketing, and Demontis Sabonis. Give me a break.
yeah,
Golly, give me a like. And I understand, right? Do they probably deserve it based off of like what they've done this season alone? They probably do.
they do.
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not insinuating that they got the shit wrong, you know. But like, come
So
on, superstars. Like, where
so
y'all
let me
at?
propose
Why
something.
Leonard? Play some basketball. I'm
Kawhi
sitting
is
out.
the NBA is a side quest for Kawhi also.
Golly, it is though. But the thing is, it's the side quest. That's the main quest because he don't do nothing else. He just play basketball and sit out.
So so say they change the format. Would you rather see the most exciting players, however you want to call that, like the Zach Levines of the world, dunking and shit, like high flyers, or do you really want to see the statistically best players?
Amen.
Because there's some players not in there that would be exciting to watch for sure.
Personally, I wish some of these people would get fined for turning down the dunk contest.
Oh
If I'm
yeah.
Adam
Oh
Silver,
yeah.
I'm finding niggas
Yeah.
for turning down the
Yeah.
dunk contest.
Because the dunk contest
Like,
is a
and I
mess.
and Grant, I understand like that's not like what really should happen. Like, it's not. It's completely unfair to find people for not wanting to participate. But I do not care.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring this shit back whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
I don't care how many times you've been cheated, Aaron Gordon, and I know you've been cheated, but I don't care. Zach Levine, John Morant, doing
Mm,
all this talking. Why don't
do
you do the fucking
something.
dunk contest, pussy? Like, I'm tired of it all. Like, we have G League Mac McClung. Mac McClung. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck what kind of dunks this
Yeah.
man
Yeah. Yeah. Let's keep it
does.
that way.
Does
That would have been unfair.
does in the fucking G League. Nigga, we have a G League player in the fucking dunk
Yeah, that's
contest.
whack as hell, bro. That is. That's whack. I
Like,
mean, like How many niggas is in the NBA, bro? Like, how many options did they have before they say, "Hey, let's go grab somebody from the G League"? Like, how many
Like,
options?
oh, like this. Honestly, I'm predicting right now. This is gonna be one of the most sorry All Star weekends we've seen in a minute.
And it's kind of,
Dunk con- dunk
kind of,
contest is gonna be about as bad as that year where they had niggas just like doing dunks with the time limit. Just
oh
everyone do a
yeah,
bunch of dunks, see what happens with
yeah.
John Wall and Paul George and them and then whatever. It's gonna like it won't be as bad as that because that format alone was like the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. But like it's I'm not I am pissed. I'm like it's so sad I'm not excited at all for All Star Weekend.
Yeah, it's been like that for me for like a couple years.
Like I don't like granted. So the starters for the All Star game, I have no issue with except for the Embiid thing. Um 3-point contest will be good. I don't even know who's in it exactly, but it's
I haven't
always
seen
good
it.
one. It's always good, you know. So I'm not gonna complain about that. Dunk contest is gonna be mid. Um
Yeah, that's
skills
about it.
challenge.
That's about it.
Skills challenge will probably skills challenge is always okay. It's never like amazing, but they don't mess it up like the
Yeah,
dunk contest gets messed up. You know, I think they need to start like honestly, give $1 million out to the winner of the dunk contest. Give 1 million so we get people to do it.
I'm
You got the
surprised they haven't
money.
done that already.
Well, they just keep saying people should just do it for the don't they fuck the charity. No disrespect to the charity. I think nothing should happen. NBA makes so much fucking money. There should be 2 million grand prize. 1 million goes to the winner. The other million goes to the charity of choice of the winner. So the winner gets 1 million. The winner gets to give 1 million. That way, he gets to go out, dunk, win some money, and then also give away some money. And that way, it's not as like just money given to the players, stuff like that.
I agree. Something has to be done
They
because
gotta do
this
something,
shit
man.
is about to turn into the Pro Bowl here. Just not gonna give a fuck after a while.
It's going to turn into an NHL All Star game
Shit.
that no one gives a
Didn't even know we had
freak
them.
about.
But
I think it's this weekend.
oh yeah.
But nobody
Shit.
cares. Well, I won't say nobody cares. We're just not big hockey fans, so it's just like outside of our realm of like stuff.
Right.
You know, no disrespect to the hockey people because y'all be fighting that, and I respect that. But
Nah,
y'all be
hockey's
fighting
tough.
like
I went to one hockey game. It was actually entertaining. Watch the whole thing.
I went to one hockey game back when I was younger, and that's when I learned that like I forget this was one street in Hartford that like had no like traffic lights, and like and it was like when I learned that like yeah, that's not a good street to be on.
Yeah.
I forget what it was. It was like the Ave or something like that. But it was just like yeah. So that's what I always associate hockey with. But
Anyways, hockey's tough, man. I'm gonna start getting into hockey a little
I
bit.
can't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't follow the puck. The puck, this shit be
Oh
moving
yeah,
and
yeah, that shit's hard.
goals be getting scored. And I have no idea. I was
No
like, wait, when
idea. TV is hard to
can we get this
watch.
in the slow motion? I can't.
Right.
I cannot figure out what's going on with that.
Or they gotta change the color of the shit or something. I don't know.
It's just because it's so small and it moves so fast. Like it's just like for people who, granted, I'm sure like if I actually wanted to, I could watch it and like get used to it. But for someone who just doesn't care to right now, whenever I do see it, it's just like whenever
Yeah.
like hockey would show up on like the sports in the top 10, I would just be like, wait,
They'd
where
be
was this
mad
goal
hype about
scored?
the shit too, yo. They'd be mad
Yeah.
hype. I'd be like, what happened?
But even like soccer, it's like you can always see the ball in
Yeah,
soccer. Hockey, I just like, where did it go?
right.
I just saw someone do that, and I saw the red light go behind the goalpost thing, and niggas is going. That's it.
Yeah. But, so I thought about something a little bit. Kind of goes back to what I said last week when we were talking about the GOAT debate. Now, I don't want to go seriously too deep into it because I'm not sure. It's just an idea of what I'm
Time
thinking.
out. Before you start, I just want the record be known. I was accused of being a brawny, a LeBron fanatic,
Let me pose this question. Let
a
me
bronze sexual, if you will.
Okay, wow.
Mind you,
Nobody went there,
that's
but if that's
that's
what you want to
if
be considered, if that's your what is it pronoun, if that's feel me, if that's what you want to
oh
be,
no no
you
no
could you
no
could be
don't
that.
no
You
no
could
no
be you could be that. Be what
don't
you
bring the
want to
pronouns in
be.
there.
Be what you want to
No,
be.
no,
All right.
my pronoun is real nigga. Stop fucking playing with me.
Anyways, let me propose this question though on some serious
Yes,
shit.
sir.
Does Bron obtaining the scoring record really put him over Jordan? Yes or no?
Here's the thing, man. Him being number one in scoring, most likely, or a good chance of being top 3 in assists in all time, at some point it has to count for something. At some point, the longevity, the accolades have to count for something, right? And I'm not saying that Bron will be or has to be labeled the GOAT based on off the stats alone. Because I understand, like, the 6 for 6 in the finals, right? All the shit Jordan did. I personally, right now, have Jordan as my GOAT, right? So I understand it, but I think at the bare minimum, it's an argument, and it's a haymaker throwing, countering back and forth
I
kind of
was about to
fight.
say, no way is
You know what
bare
I'm
minimum.
saying?
It's got to be up
You
there,
know what I'm
like for
saying? But
real.
but bare minimum, it's a neck and neck
Oh,
battle.
okay, okay,
Bare
okay.
minimum. You know what I'm saying? Grinny, you still have Jordan, that's fine. I right now, as it is, have Jordan.
I didn't
However, I
change
will.
over, but
However, yeah,
it's getting
I
interesting the more I
think
think about it.
LeBron's gonna get this right. I think he's about 200 assists off from being top 3. Which, what is 200 out of?
Divide that shit by like 6.
Yeah, he'll probably end up being um close to like top 3. He's already top 5, and I think it's number 4 right now. I think,
Mm-hmm.
but he'll be
Chris
like,
Paul's up.
yeah, but he'll be like, oh, because that's what makes it tough because Chris Paul's still going. But like, there's a chance he's like top 3. If you're number 1 in points and 3 in assists at the time
Insane,
you
yo.
retire, I understand and you still have 4 championships, 4
Mm-hmm.
Finals MVPs. What does he have? 4 MVPs?
Think so, yeah.
Yeah,
4.
4 MVPs. Again, at some point, that has to count for something. Like, I understand all the postseason talk, but like, here's the thing: all we're basing it off of is, and people keep saying, "Oh yeah, but Jordan retired." And I'm not saying LeBron's a better scorer than Jordan because he's just not. However, would you rather have a guy get you however many points LeBron's about to get to, 33,000 or whatever the number is? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
at
yeah.
some point it counts for something. Like, would you rather have more points overall? So I ask you, would you rather have more points overall or higher scoring average?
I want the points, bro. Trying to be at
Because
the
like
top of the
I
list.
I understand wanting to have, like, because he doesn't have because Jordan doesn't have the highest points, the average points per game.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure that's Will, right? So
Oh,
Jordan
yeah.
doesn't have that. He will never have that because he's done, obviously. Jordan doesn't have the highest points average. He doesn't have the most points of all time. LeBron's not gonna get the highest average, but LeBron can get points all time. And
So
then
I'm
you
guess I'm guessing like the only impressive feat here is like really like the 6 for 6 in the fucking finals. Because realistically, if you want to talk championships too, there's motherfuckers with more chips than Jordan. So it's kind of
that's
like
the thing. That's the thing that makes the argument tough because it's like there are people that have more championships than Jordan. So it's like, now, granted, I understand it's not just on championships. It's
no, no.
how great he was in the finals and playoffs and whatnot, as well as his other statistical individual achievements that makes him the GOAT. It's not just his, final performances and whatnot.
Well, yeah, but the 6 for 6 is the first thing we hear every single time.
Yeah. But I do
Every
think people
time.
need to understand, like, hey man, 6 for 6, that's cool and all, but people have done better. Bill Russell, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you know what's crazy? You could look at Jordan, right? What was he the best at?
Piss the motherfuckers off.
But you can realistically say, and again, Jordan is my goal as of right now. When LeBron retires, I'll revisit it. I've ended the debate between Jordan and LeBron until LeBron retires because it's no point in getting into it until LeBron retires, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But Jordan's go right now. If we look at it, what was Jordan the best at?
Motherfucker was a scorer.
But that's the thing. Technically speaking, you made the argument LeBron's a better scorer. More
I've
points.
never denied that.
Availability matters. Being able to play matters. Being mentally strong enough to not retire matters. And I'm not dissing Jordan for trying after his father died, nothing like that. I'm just saying, but like it counts for something, right? Because maybe Jordan's career average wouldn't have been so high if he came out of high school. His career average might not have been so high had he not retired and got more
Yeah.
miles on his legs.
But yeah, it's just a shoulda,
I
coulda,
get,
woulda.
and I'm not really getting into those debates on like trying to diminish Jordan, nothing like that. It's just like I think it to an extent it matters. And at the very least, LeBron can say, "I'm top 3 in 2 categories," while Jordan can say that about what one? Because Jordan's not even 3 in scoring.
Nah,
It'll
I
be
think
LeBron, Kareem, and Kobe.
yeah, Kobe's up there yet.
Yeah, because Kobe passed him.
Mm-hmm.
So Jordan can't say he's top 3 in anything.
Facts. That's crazy,
Now
right?
again, but like it is, but it's also like it's fucking Jordan, dog.
I know, but
Like
that's the thing. We're gonna have
because
to
the
get
matter of fact,
over at some point.
but the
It's
matter of
just
fact is
Jordan.
though is like just because Jordan didn't play as long doesn't mean he couldn't have, right? It doesn't mean he couldn't have played longer and accumulated those stats that LeBron's accumulated, right? There's no saying just
Again, that's the
there's no
shoulda, coulda,
saying just
wouldas, man.
and that's what I'm trying to like nail down is the facts of what is and what like has been versus what could have been. Because while I understand, I think if Jordan had kept playing, if Jordan played the amount of time LeBron played, longevity, durability, all that, would Jordan score more points than Kareem? Probably, realistically speaking. But the unfortunate reality is like you can't do that, and that's the problem that people say. People always say, "Oh, Jordan, well, if he didn't retire, but he did."
Right.
You gotta. I feel like when LeBron retires, we'll be able to look at it as it is what it is. No more what ifs. If Jordan played longer, if LeBron was more mentally stronger, right? There's a lot of what ifs you could put in there. We gotta look at that for what it is. What it is right now. Jordan's my goat. Now, granted, if LeBron won one more championship, LeBron would overtake Jordan as my
Clearing
goat
it.
if he won. Um, but again, he finishes top 3 in scoring and assists.
It's
It's
not
it's
too shabby. I don't know.
it's gonna be tough because no
Yeah.
one else has finally finished top 3 in 2 categories except, or I don't know what the rebounding numbers are like. So maybe Wilt could have been for rebounding and points because Wilt was up there. Wilt's not even top 5 in points. Is Wilt top 5 in points?
I don't
It's
think so.
Kareem. So in no order,
Let me see.
Kareem, Malone, Kobe, LeBron, and I think Jordan are
Jordan,
the
yeah.
top 5 in points. I don't know what the rebound numbers are like. We'll have to double back on that and give people an update next week or something like that. But it's up there.
Yeah, it was just
So
interesting to me. So I
yeah,
think like the tide might kind of turn after this, just a little bit.
I
So we'll see.
again, I it's also funny though. LeBron in this whole scoring thing has not gotten any level of attention
Yo, I
that
wanted to
Steph
mention
got for
that.
3 points.
Yeah, I was just you took the words right
And
out of my mouth, man.
this is not a slight of Steph. Steph should have
It's
gotten all the shit he
crazy,
got, but he got more talk for a title
crazy.
that one we knew for years prior he was, which is the best 3 point shooter of all time. We knew for years he was going to break it. The
Yeah,
expectation was for him to break it. Not only that, there'll be other players, potentially someone like Dame Lillard, who could break Ray Allen's record.
mm-hmm.
Like the degree of difficulty for Steph breaking the 3 point record versus LeBron breaking the points record are not the same.
Right.
Like there was a whole Steph watch going on. There's none of that with
Oh
LeBron,
yeah,
which is like wild to me. Just because like it's LeBron, he's been a person who's like you couldn't go 2 days without hearing his name pop up on something. And now all of a sudden it's like it's just kind of just they had a
just
whole
the wreck.
MJ day two days ago, whatever. And it's just like it's interesting. You've never in the history of the league have we celebrated 2, 3, or whatever as MJ Day? Now all of a sudden MJ Day.
Yeah. And I
The
saw a
week
video.
of the week before LeBron's about to break Kareem.
Yeah, I think who was it? What's his name? Nick Wright, white dude. He was like, if you think MJ didn't make that call to ESPN his damn self, you are stupid as hell.
Hey man,
Yo, I'm telling you,
look,
MJ's on his heels. He's getting nervous.
the MJ 30 came out after LeBron won a championship.
Getting
LeBron won a
nervous.
championship. Now, granted, again, that shit was in production. It was going to come out regardless of LeBron winning a
MJ's
championship.
getting
Like it
nervous.
was, it was just a funny. That was definitely a funny coincidence though. That like, oh,
I
LeBron wins a
also
championship.
think he started doing the interviews like the day after. I want to say the day after LeBron won in Cleveland. He started
Did
the
he?
inter.
Did he
That's what I
really?
heard. Yes, like the other day I seen a video. They said somebody
Oh,
was on a flight the next day after LeBron did the parade to start interviewing Michael Jordan. The next day.
okay. Send me that, like,
If I
just
can
off
find
record,
it, yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
because I want to see that because, like, if that is true,
Mm-hmm.
hey
That's
man,
why I brought it up because I seen that shit and I was like, whoa, somebody's
I'll
getting
I'll I'll,
nervous.
I'll say this, and I'll give it a rare positive note with someone that people think I hate. Kobe would never.
Mm, nope.
Kobe would never. Kobe
Mm-mm.
don't give a damn about who you count as the best or whatever. Kobe says, "I am what I am."
Mm-hmm. Getting
Man,
nervous.
hey
But
man. But see, I can speak positive on Kobe. Kobe was one of the goats. People be
oh
thinking I
yeah.
hate Kobe. I don't hate Kobe.
No, I ain't
I
no
just
Kobe
I
fan.
I'm just objective about Kobe, unlike some people. But Kobe's golden. R.I.P.
Rest in peace,
All that
man.
good stuff.
Shit, we had anything else for this? Feel like we've been going for a while.
We have been. I don't think we got much else.
Any
I'm
quick
so
hitters?
to anyone who is looking for any non-sports stuff, you cut off at a bad time. This is a sports special. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Before the Super Bowl drops, predictions right now.
Chiefs.
Eagles, Chiefs. You got
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Not going against
Score. We got
the
for final score.
damn that I don't know. I want to say it's gonna be a high scoring game. But then it's like I feel like the last time I said that about a Super Bowl, it wasn't. So
I got 26-17 Chiefs.
mm, yeah, I guess. Solid, solid. I don't know what the fuck I got, man. I don't know. I just hope it's a good game because I think I'm gonna throw a little something. So I hope it's a good game.
Yeah. You be
But
doing you be betting on the games and stuff like that?
not recently, not too recently. But I might do it for the Super Bowl. Little FanDuel
Yeah, I
action.
feel you.
$20, $10 won't hurt. But
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't like doing football. I like doing basketball. But either way, I've slowed down because that shit is really rigged. So fuck that shit.
Fact.
That shit's rigged, man. But yeah, any other quick hitters before we get out of here?
um, nah, I think I'm good, man. Just hey man,
And
everyone out there, make sure your homies know where they came from and stop acting like they from something that they know they're not. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So if I ever start talking like, I'm about that gang shit, please just like, slap me and tell me to shut up and tell me
yeah,
that
no,
I'm not.
you're from the surbs, buddy.
You know.
I know where you grew
Yo,
up.
dude, I don't know why, but the way you said buddy pissed me off for a second. The way you just said
You're
buddy just
from the
pissed me the fuck.
suburbs.
The way
You're not
not
like
not even
that.
it's not even a suburb part. The way you said buddy just
Yeah,
like saying me like, hey, bro, don't come
just
with the
say,
fucking
bro.
okay. Buddy, low key, in my opinion, is one of is a disrespectful thing to say, in my opinion. Like I've never heard someone say like, okay, so I can say, oh yeah, I got a buddy who does construction, whatever, right? That's fine. But no one can ever call someone a buddy face to face and it not be disrespectful. I do not care what you say. Hey,
Yo,
good job, buddy.
hold on, yo.
Disrespectful.
You know what? Never mind, man. Fuck that shit. I'll save it for next week because it's something else
Yeah.
that bothers me. But we gonna save
We,
that.
we, we have to get into like low key disrespectful comments that don't seem
Yeah,
disrespectful.
yo.
Because in my opinion, buddy is like
And
talking about
there's
someone. I got a buddy that does construction. That's fine. But like hey
there's one
man,
that kills me. I'm gonna tell you off camera.
you're a nice little ball player, buddy. That's disrespectful. I don't care what you say.
But anyways, man, thanks for tuning in as
I ain't
always.
nobody's buddy. Let's call it that.
Thanks for tuning in as always. Born
Yes,
Winners
sir.
podcast. We're about to keep coming every week, big hitters, more things
Facts.
on the way. Please like, comment, subscribe, man. Show us some love.
All that good stuff, man.
Trying to make things
Trying to
shake
feed
in
my
our life.
family.
Yeah, bro. We trying to
I got a
make some
dog and
moves.
he's starving because y'all won't
Right.
subscribe. How does that make
Right.
y'all feel? Shameful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring him on the next episode so y'all can see my skin, my
Yeah.
skin and bones dog, because y'all won't subscribe.
That shit crazy. Thanks for tuning in.
All right.
We'll see y'all next week.
Next time.
Peace.